Manchester United's summer transfer strategy is starting to take clear shape, and based on the latest updates from Fabrizio Romano, this could be one of the most important rebuild windows in recent years. The club is not just looking to make one or two signings, they are restructuring key areas of the squad, especially in midfield, while also making big decisions on experienced players, young talents, and outgoing stars. Let's break down the full picture of what's happening behind the scenes at Old Trafford and what it means for the future of Manchester United. First of all, the midfield is the biggest priority. United are preparing for a busy summer, and multiple names are being considered. Players like Sandro Tonali and Bruno Guimarães are both highly appreciated, but no final decision has been made yet. The club is still in an internal discussion phase, evaluating different profiles depending on budget, Champions League qualification, and the manager's vision. Tonali represents a younger, long-term investment, while Bruno Guimarães brings proven Premier League quality and leadership. But one key factor is Newcastle's stance. They are not willing to sell multiple top players in the same window, meaning United may only have a realistic chance to sign one of them. From a strategic point of view, United's recent recruitment trend suggests they prefer younger players under 26, which could give Tonali the edge. Either way, signing at least one top midfielder is essential to upgrade the squad's quality, control, and consistency. At the same time, the Casemiro situation adds another layer to this midfield rebuild. Despite having one of his best seasons, Casemiro has already decided to leave at the end of the campaign, although nothing has been signed with another club yet. Manchester United have not opened new contract talks, which shows the club is already thinking about the future without him. This makes the midfield rebuild even more urgent. Replacing Casemiro won't be easy. His experience, leadership, and defensive presence are world-class, but United seem ready to move forward with a younger and more dynamic midfield structure. Now, when we talk about leadership, one name stands above everyone else: Bruno Fernandes. The captain is having another outstanding season, even breaking the club's assist record previously held by David Beckham. Manchester United's position is very clear. They want Bruno to stay and remain the centerpiece of the project, especially if they qualify for the Champions League. However, there is strong and ongoing interest from Saudi Arabia, and those clubs are expected to return again in the summer. Still, Bruno has consistently shown loyalty to United, rejecting offers in the past. In my opinion, United should do everything possible to keep him, including improving his salary. He is not just a player, he is the identity of the team, the leader on and off the pitch, and losing him would be a massive step backward for the project. Another major situation is Marcus Rashford. Currently on loan at Barcelona, Rashford has performed well and already has a verbal agreement on personal terms with the Spanish club. However, the deal now depends on negotiations between Manchester United and FC Barcelona. United's stance is very firm. They want the full €30 million by option to be paid, with no creative payment structures. If Barcelona do not meet that valuation, Rashford could return to United, and the club may explore selling him to another team. This is a key financial decision for United, as the funds from this deal could be reinvested into new signings, particularly in midfield. Defensively, there is stability being built. Harry Maguire is close to signing a new contract, with an agreement nearly completed for at least one more year, plus an option for an additional season. This shows that United still trust his leadership and experience, regardless of previous criticism. Keeping Maguire provides depth and continuity in defense, which is important during a period of transition. On the other hand, United are also focusing heavily on youth development. Kobbie Mainoo is set to sign a new long-term contract until 2031, reflecting the club's belief in him as a future star. Since the arrival of Michael Carrick, Mainoo has become a key player, and the club is rewarding him with improved terms. In addition, there is huge excitement around young talent JJ Gabriel, who is seen internally as one of the best prospects in Europe for his age. United are clearly building for the future, combining experienced leaders with emerging young players. There are also expected departures. Joshua Zirkzee is likely to leave in the summer after struggling for playing time. Both Premier League and Italian clubs are already showing interest, and the player himself is open to a new challenge. This is part of United's plan to reshape the squad, moving on players who are not central to the project and creating space for new signings. So when you put everything together, Manchester United's transfer strategy becomes clear. They are planning a balanced rebuild, investing in young, high-potential midfielders, keeping key leaders like Bruno Fernandes, making smart financial decisions with players like Marcus Rashford, and continuing to develop top young talents like Kobbie Mainoo. At the same time, they are managing experienced players like Casemiro and Harry Maguire carefully, deciding who stays and who moves on. In my opinion, this is a crucial summer for Manchester United. If they make the right decisions, especially in midfield, and keep their key players, this team can take a big step forward, particularly if they secure Champions League football. Signing a player like Tonali or Bruno Guimarães would massively upgrade the midfield, while keeping Bruno Fernandes would ensure leadership and creativity remain at the highest level. Now the big question is for you: what should be Manchester United's priority this summer? Should they go all in for a midfielder like Tonali, or try to bring in a proven Premier League star like Bruno Guimarães? And most importantly, should they keep players like Bruno Fernandes and build around him? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more Manchester United updates and transfer breakdowns.